screen, but for some reason we're having to do it live this way today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and explain sort of the importance of Chi Sao, which is called sticking hands. The use of this is to prevent somebody, if she's sort of reaching in to grab at me, I'm just keeping them off, okay? Now, it's not something where if she's coming at me hard, I'm using it as a resistance. This is the way we're teaching this one is also relative to the way you would train with a knife. So the idea of this is not to stop, but as she's pressing towards me, is to learn how to control and deflect that energy at the same time. So we're going to be talking about this. We've done it once before. I'm going to review it. I'm going to give a little more detail about what we're doing here. So let's start. First level that she's doing, she wants to keep the elbows tucked in and down. If you have any problem with this, start off by holding the elbow. And this is a good position. You'll see this a lot, whether it's live, sorry, I didn't mean to tap my mic, but whether it's like what we call live hand is your second hand. This hand is practicing. Remember, this is a drill only, guys. This is to develop sensitivity, and you'll see why this works and why this is important later. So first level, she's here, she's got the elbow in. The reason we want the elbow in is if this is out here, see how I could slip in and get into a grappling position? So you don't want to leave an outside wide elbow. You want to keep your elbows tucked in so that there's no space for them to climb in through that arm. That's why this is a little bit different than you'll see in your standard Wing Chun style Chi Sao. Okay, so she's pushing here. If I'm going for the leg, she's pushing. Now what she wants to do is she wants to get a little lower with the knees so that your elbow is slightly lower than the wrist and inside of the wrist. So as it comes over here, notice how her fingertips are staying straight up. Boom, here. The second level is I'm reaching to grab at her face. She can either Pak Sao or Fuk Sao. We don't really care. It's just going to be situational. I like the Fuk Sao because it creates that little capping right here. And notice how she's not doing it with her hands. So you saw in our first version, this is like our second time going through this. We just wanted to get this more reinforced and do this while we're back home and get this to you on a regular basis. All right, so you got the Fuk Sao here. Now here's the trick on this one. When I go and I'm going to come in to try to hit that elbow, see how she flipped it into the Tan Sao. So she's using this point of her wrist. If I reach out, roll it over again. If you feel my elbow come in, roll it back out. Do you feel that? Okay. See that? And it's like a little hinge that she's working right there. Nice. Now, if I go out and around, I'm trying to grab at her hair. She's going to bring this down, keeping that elbow in at all times. Push it down to the lower level. And we've got level one here again. Boom. Fingers facing out. And we'll show you why that's good later. Okay. As I come in, reaching up at the face. Nice hook. Her energy is forward and up. She's facing the force. This is inside her body. Very good. I try to elbow. She traps it. I try to come around. She brings it down, keeping that elbow in. Good. Now, this is a tricky one here. Bon Sao, there's a couple variations on how you do this. I like a high Bon Sao. So when she comes in, she's going to start to roll and turn the elbow over. So you want bent elbow, roll it over, slightly move this shoulder away as though, because later we'll be adding footwork for this. We're just not doing it because we're limited on room in the house at this time. Okay, so she comes over. As soon as it goes over, she comes back on top and brings it back down. Let's do that slow again. So we're coming in, up. She flips the elbow over as though she's reaching to grab for my throat like a reverse snake bite type thing here. She's got a nice bend. She's cleared her head right here. And then as soon as she passes the center line, she's back down. What do I mean by the center line? As soon as she comes up and that elbow passes the center of us, she can start pressing down. Okay, very nice. Going up the other way, we're using a scissor technique. Now, a lot of times you'll see a slap with this, but we're just doing the single hand. So this is called a gunting. She's going to drop that elbow back down and in and back on. So this is level one. Okay, so part one, single hand, same side. So she's working that. Now, to make this more visual and to see where this is really applied, I like to take training knife, okay? You've got this here. She can work on this. Now, if she was trying to grab right here at the moment, just on here, this is where the problem is. So as I'm trying to cut at her, she wants to guide, like, don't let me get to her. Good, very nice. The knife just makes it more visual if I'm stabbing, okay? Okay, now she's grabbed there. We'll get that in a minute, but I want you to ride this energy at first. Good, stab, I come to cut. I come back over. That's it. So you'll see that motion. It comes in here. You'll be there. Tan Sao. oh, sorry, tonsile as I come over, boom. So press as the elbow goes, roll the tonsile, back in, hook it in with the Fuchsal, bring it down in front. That's it. Now, when you see this knife, you always want to keep it away. So this is good because as she goes, she wants to keep her elbow, her hand far away. Very nice. And as she comes back down, she caps and controls. Good. On this one, same idea. Up, far away as it goes. Push it now towards your opponent. So you would, later on we get into this, you'll be pinning this to the person when you're taking knife control. But this is just learning how to ride the energy, guys. So watch the first ones. We'll have some videos of this coming out later today or tomorrow. Good. So you getting the idea? You getting it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing is I trap this hand. All right. As I'm trapping that, she wants to bring her wrist up into the center of her nose, like right out in front. But you don't want to be at 90 degrees or less, because if her arms are at 90 degrees or less, her primary muscle becomes her bicep, and I could bounce this back into her face. So anything beyond 90 degrees, she puts it in. Once I've grabbed, she puts it up there. She intercepts. Remember, this is interception, not trying to stop it. So she's trying to ride with that energy, just enough energy to keep it away from her and off of her. So right now, if I was to pull back or move, she's going to move to stay with it. If I move back, we're just keeping this in small. As I come around, she's riding with it. She's just enough force to prevent me from being able to break this area of safety that she has right there. I grab, she intercepts again, bring it back into control. And when you're pressing, the idea is bring it back in, press it down and forward towards them. Okay, so you have a slight forward motion, because later again, you're gonna pin it and then take it. So we're here. Again, this is not for fighting, this is for learning to ride somebody's energy, okay? So we start off with this. I grab, she intercepts, good. Get that palm going once you go, very nice. I grab, she goes in, ride the energy. If it's coming across, boom, let the elbow flip, boom, there we go, in, excellent. Okay, if I'm in, that's it. Now, close your eyes. Keep your other hand, your live hand up, whether it's on your bicep, your shoulder, up in front of your throat, it's your preference. As I come up, she's riding that energy, okay? Riding that energy, boom, here. That's it, boom, she gets control. Push it towards them when you get it and bring it down out of your facial area if you can. So she wants to bring it down sort of here. As I come up, she intercepts, pin it down, that's it. Down to level 1, good, very nice. And you'll see a lot of reasons why this comes in. As I'm going, she picks it up. As I'm coming in, see, she's already getting good at it. You just find and know where that energy is. If I slightly move, she can move. If I'm in here, see this? Boom, good, I trap. She's in the center. I trap, back into the center. You pick up that center, that's where they're going for. Bang, she's really now getting that control, good. Just let it go, good. Just feel it, good. Pretty good. Get that in, yep, keep the elbow low. So what she did was good, is she kept low with the elbow when she lost it. Keep the head in, go down with that elbow. Okay, very nice. Hand in, good. Hand in, very nice. Boom, good. I could be switching. I could be in here, good. Boom, here, good. You got this, riding that energy, good. If I switch here, ride this out. Now we'll just stay on this for now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna work it. It's brand new, so one side. So are you starting to feel it?
Yes.
All right. So the next thing is people are gonna push. And when you get that point where you can push down to the bottom, all right, there's 2 basic locks she can do. So if she has a knife, she's coming in towards me. Okay, so we're working here, riding the energy. Once there's an extension, see where my fingers are here? If I have that point of extension, and we'll come in close here so you can see this, what I want to do, last 2 fingers are your good grippers. I'm going to go around my thumb as though I'm opening up a seatbelt for a car seatbelt right there. You press on it here, and I'm going to turn it up and twist, turn it back. And if needed to, there's the cut. So as I'm doing this, okay, she's coming at me, boom, okay. And try not to force it too much on each other. So you're working, good. Keep that energy coming as though you're coming, see how you're going over? Come towards me. And I recommend that when you guys are first starting, if you don't have safety glasses, do not point the tip at somebody's face. So think of slashing motion when you're first practicing. Later you can get into the stabbing motion. But if you guys are new to this, keep it in that backwards. Hey, I see that there's people on. This is awesome. This is our first time. Yay, we got the audience. Thank you guys. We'll be looking up who this is in a little bit. So again, I'm writing this down. So she's coming up. Good. I'm staying on top. Now, the second I get below here, see how she can disengage and really catch that there. So you don't want to be below. If anything, get your hand back on top, elbow in. So the first one we had was here. I have the wrist lock. She's got bad wrist, but I could take her down. I could create cuts. I can sweep it out. And while I have control, I can do all kinds of stuff. All right. That's the knife part there. So this is here again.
Oh, this is my bad wrist.
Okay, so we'll stay with your, okay, so it's here. Now, if I'm coming up, if I bring it out here and I push off here, you see that first. Keep that knife, yeah, that's it. First, disarm. If it's coming out and she's pushing and she's stabbing for this side, now keep your balance because I'm going to give you a little bit. What I use is a bit of a whiplash. Okay, watch. Yeah, stay stable. Don't stay stiff. Okay, good. Okay, I don't want to hurt you. So as I'm going here, and the reason I'm saying is I'm going to snap it a little bit. So just be ready. Okay. So you're going to snap this down behind your hip, and I'm going to catch on this one. What I'm doing here is I'm going to slide to catch with the thumb and middle finger. Slides down and catches the fold of the wrist. This is important because it allows you to bring it up and then redirect in, disarm, do whatever I need to do. Okay? Just having fun. So we'll stay with that. So you got one side. If I push it out here, here's wrist lock, take down. If it's out here, I snap it up, bring it here, drive it in. Same thing here. If I'm on this side, it's a little different. If I get out to the outside, push it down here, she's coming in. I could take that wrist lock. Again, very similar. You can see the thumb goes into the middle of the back of the hand or gathers a couple of fingers, but I'm really looking at getting the meat of the wrist. And these last two fingers assist in that bend. You feel that?
Yes.
Sorry, in that bend. Okay? So that's why, so I've got this here. I can do all kinds of things from here, whatever I want from here. Okay? You've got then the elbow control. I can dump them. I could push them. I could slingshot them. I got all kinds of things. I could hook them back off balance and do all kinds of fun stuff. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay? So one other one. So we had, if I was cross-side, I had this one, right? I also have, so if I'm here, okay, I have this one. If I'm out this side, I have the one I was showing you. So I'm bringing this over. I could turn her away, snap it in the face, break the arm, take this, do whatever I want. Over, okay? Sorry. This is what we do. All right, so as you get that idea, I just want you to try just with the palm. So right here, okay, feel it, just smooth, get that roll. Find that hinging point. So if I'm reaching in, roll the hand, feel that, you feel that roll? Yeah. Boom, see how you stay? It's comfortable when you get it. Yeah. Keep your elbow in, that's it. Very nice. And I come around, boom. Now, you've got these little pressure points. If I went here and went for that, see how you could snap? Now you gotta get to the fold of the wrist. See how you're on the bones? Try to bend my wrist. Yes, you have to slide. If you're too high on the bones here, you're just gonna catch my forearm. You're not gonna be able to bend my forearm. So you gotta slide until you feel it's like kind of knuckles or something there. Yeah, all the bones, the 9 bones right there. So you pick it up like a fishing rod. Don't keep it bent, okay? Nice little pose, whatever that is, okay? Elbow in, and then you could either push it in towards me. This will twist. If you had a little twist, that twists them away. Boom. Later, if we're getting stuff, so if just somebody's bothering you, you can simply just go here and turn them away from you, basically, for stuff. So this is sort of something, you're coming in, you're trying to touch me, or you're trying, hey, do something, okay? And I'm just at this point. This single hand is here, keeping this position out. Later, don't forget, this is still available if I need to do it, and all of these are there if I have to. Control. So the purpose of this is just your long-range defense, okay? This is that creepy person or touchy person or just keeps touching you. See how she just brought it down? She doesn't have to be aggressive with it. She just has to keep it off of her. He's like, come on, trying to grab for her neck or getting goofy, and it's here, all right? This is how she rides it. Just stick. That's it. Okay. In, boom. Very nice. Stick. That's it. See how it's in? Boom. Now, try to push it towards me. Boom. Take the lock. So you go ahead. If you could get that, go ahead. Boom. And now twist, turn inward.
Oh, inward.
Twist my wrist so it turns and push. There you go. All right. Try that again. So we're here. As I come over, this is a prime opportunity. There's a press down. Take that wrist lock. Squeeze around the hand.
I'm trying. Sorry.
Squeeze around the hand.
I'm trying to.
The thumb here.
Oh, here. Okay.
That's it. And then turn it up so that she's new at this. Okay. Now, one of the things when you're taking wrist locks, guys, let me see your good hand.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So we're here. Everybody likes to do this. All right. Imagine if there's a weapon in that hand. Do I want to go in by my face? How much pressure do you feel here? You can. It's okay, right?
Okay.
But if I catch it down here and I turn it here, yeah, whole different game if you keep it below the hip. If I go here, okay, you see this big turn, you know, Aikido style, or I bring it down, I press it out, and I just turn it on the low, and there they go, boom, boom, all done. Okay. Yeah, and please give us questions. Please, if you guys like this stuff, we're going to try to get this going. Just use this part of the house, and we'll bring it to you regular. If we want to do, if you're interested, this is great because she can now start training again. Okay, good. So we're here, boom, here, bang. I'm in. Okay. Now one other thing she could do is she could pin this arm on top of my other arm. Okay, and then strike with this. Boom. Now, if you're practicing using your live hand, so if she's reaching towards me, I'm practicing using the live hand, okay? Now, yeah, watch just swimming, like this stuff. It becomes a little different because you're actually trying to get to something. So try to grab around my neck or something, see? Or try to grab my collar. But if you guys are doing this at first and you're just switching hands like this, it's not gonna be great training, okay? So work on the one hand. So you're trying to get to me with the one hand. So I'm learning to ride that energy, okay? See how you're switching hands there?
Yep.
So just keep the one hand. You could trap my hand with your other hand, grab my hand. Now reach out with the other one. Good, reach in here. And as I'm working on riding this energy, this could be somebody grabbing me and trying to grab at my throat, okay? And I'm keeping this off. And as we get going, you can create these exodus, okay? Techniques that we can go into. It's called the pretzel right here. And take them in control. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay? So just here. Just riding the energy. Good. Riding the energy. Very nice. If you feel there's a moment, you push your arm to extension, grab the wrist lock, and twist, turn it. Good. And you're going to take it. See how you're coming up high?
Okay.
Just twist it down hip level.
Okay,
That's it.
okay.
So twist it over. That's it. Boom. Make my fingers point at either one of your shoes or one of my shoes. That's it. And we'll add in like the footwork as well later that'll make it really devastating as we get into it. Okay? But right now we're just, once again, I'm just going to review this, give a couple pointers. Elbow down. If I go down, she keeps low. Good. Elbow in. Good. Active hand up somewhere where if I grab this hand, you're ready. So you want this close just in case. We haven't really started punching at it yet, but she wants to be able to pick that up. Now, see how you're watching here? Okay, stop watching there. I want you to look at the camera. Okay? Now, keep looking at the camera. As I grab, keep looking at the camera. Okay? As I grab, good, ride the energy. If I come around, keep looking at the camera. Good, good. Make sure we're in camera space. Good. Here, see that? Good. Very nice. Moving in a bit so you can see it a little bit better here. Okay, we'll come in closer. So she's riding that energy. Keep it down. Goes over. Good. Comes in. Ride the flip the elbow. Over. Good. If I grab here, up into the center. See how she's got this? It's a little cramped right here. Right here. Over. Bonsai. Now make sure that bonsai when you're going here is reaching in towards me. Back over and down.
That's one of
Good.
the
Now
hardest
look at
things
the
to
camera.
remember.
Look at the camera as you're doing it. Keep looking. Boom. Now the idea of this is to be able to do this. Keep looking at the camera. Keep that control. Very nice. Keep it controlled. Keep it controlled. Very nice. So the purpose of this, guys, is that she's learning to use her tactile sense, right, to develop a thing of being able to function with her body, with her movement, control while being able to look around just in case there is additional danger, in case there's some other person coming up behind you. You want to be able to do that. That's the benefit of Qicell. So thanks guys for today. I want to see any questions here. I'm going to have to do a quick thing if I want to say hi to everyone. I got to go to glasses. So yeah, thanks. Was it Dev Brahmat? Thank you guys. Oh, I understand news. Great. Guys, this is really cool. We're going to start doing this. Please, if you have any comments or you have any ideas or you have any suggestions you want to learn, she's going to go through. We're going to teach a whole senior self-defense course, which is different than any self-defense program that you've seen before, in that I'm going to teach you about disengagement. And that's the big thing, because in most self-defense systems, here, she's here, right? I'm going to grab, and then I'm going to take a Muay Thai technique, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu technique. They're going to do something to get you to fight me here. If you're fighting inside this, what I call the railroad track, inside their shoulders, their legs and everything, you better be training all the time, all right? This is mutual combat. This is street fighting. This is different than what we're doing. In self-defense, it's about disengagement. When she's coming and walking towards me, okay, I don't stand here and take this and be like, no, stop, and stand in this way. If she's coming towards me, I'm just going to move so that I'm still in the camera. I'm going to first angle off. If she starts turning towards me again, I'm going to use what we call a swing step. Here, here. And I can learn to control somebody as they're going from here. Okay? The idea will be disengaged. She doesn't know what she's doing here right now, so she's just sort of playing with it. But hopefully we'll get really used to this. We'll have some fun with this. And we want to thank all of you guys for this time. I'll probably mic Lisa up, so if we can set up, we'll have a monitor guy that we can ask questions. And if you guys like this, thank you, everyone. Thanks for the support from everyone. And after this is taken, I'm going to set it up so it could be in multiple languages as well. And watch for me starting a podcast talking about self-defense regularly. We're going to try to start that on Mondays. All right. Have a great day. Thank you. We love you guys doing this. Thank you.